in our series, and who sort of perceives these large threats around India and decides to put together this squad called the Vajrastra squad. So if I can just go forward, we have six members from who are sort of who have different motivations to join the squad, and from different regions of India who come together. So our squad leader is a person called Vijay. The name is sort of across India, both the length and the breadth of it. It essentially stands for the spirit of victory. We had a visit to the Indian Military Academy, and it was really a life-changing experience. And we wanted to bring that experience to larger audiences, people who have not been inside those glorified precincts, and for them to be able to experience what we've experienced. On a similar basis, we have Mary, who's a girl from the Northeast. We were very inspired by the boxers and the women from the Northeast who sort of really sort of take on day-to-day adversity and change it into a winning lifestyle for themselves. Our third character is Baljeet, who sort of embodies the martial history and culture of Punjab. He's really the right-hand man of Vijay. Our fourth character is actually somebody who's very close to our heart, and I'll let my wife talk about that, Rajvansh, a Rajput prince. I'll let her speak about that character. And then we have a soldier from Kashmir, Bilal, who was inspired by the story of Rifleman Aurangzeb. People who find that the sort of condition of Muslims in India is in fact better than across the border. And and the last character is Tara. We were inspired by the scientific progress that happened in the South. All the people from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam till today, Dr. Tessie Thomas and their teams, who keep India safe and keep the spirit of scientific progress, current in India. One thing that I'd like to say here as well for our character Tara is that you have a lot of these ladies that you see in the ISRO bulletins who look very unassuming, but they're achieving amazing things for India. So we wanted to bring all these things out to the open audiences. I'll just let Kay talk to you about our special, a very close character to our heart, Rajvansh, and I'll just let her speak about it.
Very briefly, Rajvansh is a Rajput prince, and this character has been inspired by what we see in our children's school, Mayo College in Ajmer. It's a school which is steeped in tradition, but very forward-looking, governed by modern principles. And we see so many different things there, polo, natural scenery, and the sense of respect for heritage. And so we have this prince who is wanting to become an Air Force pilot against tradition, and or at least in the story, he's sort of like pitting himself against some resistance and tradition. So we wanted to create this character which symbolizes the fusion of heritage and modernity.
All right.
Also, I'd like to bring one last element into this. We were very inspired by the two royal families from Jaipur and Jodhpur. Maharana Savai Jai Singh from Jaipur, who was in fact sort of labeled the Tiger of Chachro, and of course the royal family of Jodhpur, who have really sort of revived the spirit of polo, and also the Jodhpur Air Base, which was essentially acquired by the Indian Air Force was essentially firstly created by the Maharaja of Jodhpur. So these little historical facts that we wanted to weave together into a narrative for the viewers to know more about the history of Rajasthan have been steeped into that character.
Right. Mr. Vikram Kalra and Mrs. K. Kalra, thank you so much for joining us on Newsx. And now moving on. Now, Tamilaga